Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I've got the pleasure of showing you around this Kawasaki ZZR1400. Some call it a Ninja in the American markets, but here in the UK this would be a ZZR1400. It's a first generation bike, 2007, covered just over 16,000 miles from new, and it's an absolute stunner. I have to say, I love these bikes. Unfortunately Kawasaki don't make them anymore, which is a real shame because I think this is one of the best outright sports tourers that you can buy even today. It's a 1400cc inline 4, as the name denotes. Depending on which website you read, these make about 185 to 190 brake horsepower, which is more than enough, but it's actually quite a compliant bike. You know, you can roll around town on this quite comfortably. Low down revs are really sort of smooth and it's quite a creamy engine, but if you do want to get a bit of a move on, it's like being strapped to a missile, to be honest. It's absolutely biblical, as you can imagine, from an engine that size. This particular one is a lovely example with lots of history, all the original keys, manuals, etc. It's a rare find, I have to say. So let's start at the front. As is the signature with Kawasaki these days, you've got these wavy discs on a 17-inch lightweight forged front wheel. This particular bike, I believe, is paired with Pirelli tyres, which are in great condition. I would go as far as to say as they look almost new. We've got upside down forks with some adjustment if you needed it for, you know, carrying pillion and that sort of thing. Big Nissin 4-pot brakes and this massive front mudguard to presumably enhance the aerodynamics. Cosmetically, this bike is really clean, as you could probably tell. Black is probably one of the hardest colours to show on video, but I'll do my best to do it justice. It's finished in a metallic, it's got like a metallic flake in it, which is in really nice condition. Of course, being a 2007 bike, you're likely to find a few stone chips here and there, but on the whole, this bike is very clean. There's no signs of ever being dropped or banged or scraped or anything like that. It's a completely standard bike. There's no accessories on this bike at all, which is quite nice, and again, it's a rare find. As you can see, all finished in black. Massive brakes on the back, as you can see. I mean, it is a big bike physically. Still got the original cans on it, which is nice to see, and all the original back end, pillion grab rail, everything like that is all still intact, which is lovely. The only thing that I've spotted that is bolted to the bike, you might see it just above the engine case, and in the centre of the screen there, is a lead for an Optimate, which is a good thing to have, particularly on a bike this size. If you're not riding it every day, you're not using it over winter, they do have a tendency to consume batteries, so that's always something to bear in mind. A bike this size needs a lot of cranking power. Around the front end, it's got this almost very ZX10 front end. It's got these 4 massive headlights on the front. As you can see, they've got like a projector lens on them, which looks very cool. It's quite a menacing front end when it comes up behind you. There's a couple of little marks just on the screen, if you can really see those just here, just depending on what light you're looking at it. Always worth mentioning this sort of thing. On this side, it's very much the same. Obviously, it's a twin disc, so you've got the other disc on this side. Bodywork is clean and tidy. No major marks or scratches or anything like that on this side. The chain and sprockets look relatively new. Obviously, you can see it's got a gold chain on there, which it wouldn't have had as standard. That looks like it's in very good condition. As I said, the rear tyre matches the front and is in very good condition. Doesn't look like it's done any miles at all. We check these bikes thoroughly, so chain, brakes, tyres, sprockets, all of this kind of stuff gets checked during our pre-delivery inspection. If we find anything that is low or that needs doing from a safety perspective, it will absolutely be done. As I mentioned, the bike comes with all the keys, owner's manuals, etc, etc. Excuse me. So the cockpit's a bit like a fighter jet, so you've got these 2 white analog gauges for your speed and your revs, which is all you need really out of a sports tourer. And in the centre you've got this digital dash, gives you all the basic information, so fuel, temperatures, mileage, as you can see, 16,842. Gear position indicator, which is nice for an early bike as well. Everything that you would need from a sports tourer. Let's give her a spin over. It's quite quiet for such a big bike. Actually, your neighbours will thank you for this. It's actually quite quiet. I mean, I've seen a lot of these with Akrapovic exhaust on it and stuff like that. There might be something that you're looking to do to change the exhaust, and if that's the case, just let us know and we'll try and sort you out with a bit of discount. All of our bikes come with a 3-month warranty. They come with free UK delivery, and we do offer finance and part exchange. So if those are things that you're interested in, or you've got any general questions about the bike, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, we've got live chat, we've got all the social medias, and of course you can pop into the showroom for a look or give us a call and ask us any questions that you have, and we're more than happy to help. That's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.